Kathy now on your Friday, everybody. Let's talk about the scoop. Travis Kelce is in Sydney ahead of Taylor Swift's big concert, her new Eras Tour performances this weekend. And they decided to take in some special sights together. Let's bring in Paula Froliech, of course, for the scoop before we all head out for the weekend. Paula, I saw this video of them walking around, him, getting off that plane. What do they have in store this weekend?
Well, okay, first of all, this was like a trip to Mecca for him to get there. He had to fly from Kansas City to L.A., to Hawaii, to Sydney. He finally gets off, and she's like, yay! And the first thing she does is take him right to the Sydney Zoo, where she had been 2 days earlier. And I have to tell you, having been to the Sydney Zoo, it is pretty darn spectacular. So I don't blame her for that. Oh, my gosh, yeah, back in the day, you can't do it anymore. They used to let you hold koalas, and they would get all weird with you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I also,
so, who knows if she got a little koala hug.
Maybe.
But, they're there for a couple days. And then March 2nd, she goes out to Singapore. I think he's supposed to go with her, which is good because, Singapore's got some Michelin star street food.
And also,
and
she's been everywhere for him. She's been everywhere for him. So he's returning the favor, it looks like.
Well, yeah, and it's kind of exciting. I mean, call that a great date. I'm flying to Sydney and then Singapore, babe. We're going to do it up right. Yes, please sign me up.
And also, I hear their hotel is $25,000 a night, so not too shabby.
It's actually only $16,300. So, saving a little bit of money, but it is a 6-star hotel and panoramic views overlooking all of Sydney. It's gorgeous.
It's beautiful. Yeah, they're going to have themselves.
I know, you can't not have a good time.
A weekend. Okay, can we talk about Kelly Rowland, too? I mean,
yes,
she was
please.
supposed to appear on the 4th hour of the Today Show last week. She unexpectedly walked off. There's been a lot of buzz about, was it over her dressing room that she didn't like? Was it because of her sit-down when she had been asked, about Beyonce too much? What are you hearing from your sources in New York, Paula?
Everyone's saying it's about the dressing room. And now that does sound a little prissy, doesn't it? Like, I don't like my dressing room. I'm out. However, she's not talking about it. So she is doing this tour for her movie Mea Culpa. She came to Chicago and she talked to our sister network, WGN, Dean Richards. This is what she said, and then I'll give you the real tea after.
Okay.
Are you able to tell us what happened with that and just get it out there?
No, because I'm so excited and delighted to be here to talk about the movie and nothing else. I love the Today Show, love Hoda, and that is it.
Ooh. What'd you make of that, Paula? I feel like she's tired of answering the question.
Well, yeah, but she also made the question. Do you know what I mean? Like, this would never have been an issue had she just done what she was supposed to do, is host the 4th hour. Anyway, she was annoyed because she kept getting asked questions about Beyonce. And she's like, enough, back to me, back to my movie. And then the dressing rooms at the Today Show, as Savannah Guthrie said, need a little TLC, a.k.a. they have not been renovated for, clock it in, on probably 40 years. They're nasty. So she was supposed to be there and do for the 4th hour, and she was just like, yeah, we're done. Goodbye. And it was not a good look because people are like, really? Come on, man. Like, this is part of the gig. You knew about this. And she was like, yeah, but I didn't know about that dressing room. So Hoda is now saying, listen, for you and me, they're just fine, but for some other people, probably not. And then Hoda was like, listen, come on back. I don't care. Open invitation. You can use my dressing room.
I know, yeah. I thought she handled that well. Lastly, let's talk about Wendy Williams. I mean, that news came down this week. She has been diagnosed, a double diagnosis. What more can you tell us there? Dementia, aphasia?
Yeah, well, first of all, I love me some Wendy, and I am real upset about this for many reasons. Number one, there's that documentary out of Where is Wendy Williams, and it follows her from the end of her show for about a year, and then it just randomly she randomly disappears, and the series ends, and it turns out it ended because someone from her family came over to her apartment, found her with her eyes rolled back in her head, pretty much just off the clock. And they took her out, they put her into a rehab, but this was a mental health rehab where she actually got diagnosed with this.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.